What's going on, guys? Austin Zay back here with another YouTube video where we're typically talking about business, finance, and real estate on my channel if you're brand new here. And today we're going to be talking about, as you probably saw in the title and in the thumbnail, that Tesla just basically announced that they invested 1.5 billion US dollars into Bitcoin, the largest cryptocurrency so far. Now, this doesn't necessarily come as a huge surprise, considering that Elon has always been a little bit of an advocate of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, and we've seen that in his Twitter over the last month or two, as he literally put in his bio of his Twitter hashtag Bitcoin, okay, and then removed that, started talking about Dogecoin and multiple other cryptocurrencies. It also doesn't come as a huge surprise, considering we've seen many big institutional investors take a ton of cash and invest it into Bitcoin. You've got guys like Paul Tudor Jones II, which basically claimed that he's got a little over 1%, somewhere between 1 and 2% of his total assets invested into Bitcoin. And Paul Tudor Jones is an American billionaire hedge fund manager, okay? We've also seen other guys such as Bill Miller that is heavily invested and likes the cryptocurrency Bitcoin, okay? And again, also an American billionaire hedge fund manager that back in 2014 claimed that he personally owned Bitcoin, and then fast forward to 2017 where he told the Wall Street Journal that his MVP1 fund had about 30% of its assets invested into Bitcoin. So this is pretty new news, okay, for Elon and Tesla to take its big jump into investing into Bitcoin, and we saw a surge all the way up to $44,380 or so per Bitcoin as of this morning, depending on when you're watching the video, Monday morning, bright and early, okay? So a massive jump in Bitcoin to an all-new time high. So Elon Musk and Tesla have come out and basically said that they eventually want to start accepting Bitcoin as a currency or as a payment to take on a Tesla car, okay? So basically, that is obviously one of the big reasons, which doesn't really surprise us, right? I mean, we're sitting here, we see Elon Musk, and this is exactly right up his alley, okay? Also, they want to further diversify, quote, and maximize returns on their cash, okay? So we've seen a lot of big institutional money come into the Bitcoin arena, and the reason is because they want to potentially use that to hedge against inflation, okay? You know, we talk a lot about this on my channel, but the reality of the situation is as the Fed just continues to print money, right? Over and over and over again with all the new stimulus bills and everything that they're doing just to print money to stimulate the economy, what it's obviously doing is it's devaluing the American dollar, right? Well, as the dollar gets more and more devalued, what does that cause? It causes the asset classes to go up. You've got real estate, you've got Bitcoin, you've got gold, you have silver, you have all these different asset classes that are going to go up in value as the American dollar goes down in value because, again, they're hedging against inflation. They don't want their dollar to be worth less money. So it's basically going to drive up all of the asset classes, which we talk a lot about, obviously, when we talk about a lot of the real estate stuff that we talk about. For those of you that aren't familiar with the app called Clubhouse, Clubhouse is an app that has been rising through the ranks, basically like a Zoom application, okay, where people get on there without video and it's just audio. And if you're not familiar, Elon Musk actually announced that he was going on Clubhouse at 10 p.m. LA time on Sunday, okay, last Sunday. And if you're not familiar, when he was on Clubhouse, he actually got asked about Bitcoin, and he said, quote, at that time, that he said, I do at this point think Bitcoin is a good thing, and I am a supporter of Bitcoin, okay? When people asked about cryptocurrency while he was on the app Clubhouse, okay? So again, we've seen this from Elon time and time again where naturally, again, right? Like the guy that creates and invents the flamethrower names it not a flamethrower. The same guy that is, pushing the boundaries in everything that he does. The same guy that if you go on his website right now, on Tesla's website, the new Model S does not have the top half of the steering wheel, okay? So you can imagine this same guy is the guy that is gonna support the cryptocurrency space. He tweeted out yesterday about Dogecoin, okay? So again, this is something that we kind of saw coming. And Musk actually added that he said, again, I quote, So I think Bitcoin is really on the verge of getting broad acceptance by conventional finance people, okay? So he's driving and kind of paving the way, obviously, again, along with a lot of the other big institutional investors. And we're seeing Bitcoin just basically be spearheading through kind of this space of all the other cryptocurrencies in terms of, being maybe potentially one of the first widely accepted forms of actual payment for various goods and services that we're buying on a day-to-day basis. So this is obviously really, really big news. And I definitely think in 2021 and beyond, Bitcoin is going to become more widely adopted, widely accepted, widely just everything, okay? People are starting to wake up. People are starting to ultimately realize that cryptocurrency, the blockchain technology, just the entire thing it's real, right? Your average person is starting to realize that. Your institutional investors are realizing that. Your hedge fund managers are realizing that. And now that Elon obviously took the leap of faith that he took, that Tesla took, in investing, potentially, 10 or 15% of their cash reserves into Bitcoin, ultimately, okay, will now cause probably other CEOs and other big businessmen to take a good hard look at Bitcoin. Because again, as we talked about a little while ago, the reality of the situation is, as the Fed continues to just print more and more money, the value of the dollar is going to go down, and people have got to go buy assets. Okay, now whether that's Bitcoin, whether it's real estate, whether it's gold, whether it's silver, or whatever other asset people are going to buy, they're going to buy it, okay? Because just having cash, too much cash ultimately is trash at this point, at this rate, okay? So again, I would love to hear what your thoughts are. Definitely drop in the comment section down below. I'm sure that, look, Bitcoin's gonna go up and it's gonna go down. It is definitely volatile, but at the end of the day, ultimately, it is real and it isn't going anywhere, okay? It's here to stay. It isn't going anywhere, and there's only so much of it, right? So, again, drop in the comment section below what you think. I would love to hear your thoughts, your opinions, have a conversation with you down below. And if you haven't already, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. We're typically talking about business, finance, and real estate on my channel, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.